What's up, everybody? Friday night. How y'all doing? It's good to see everybody. Oh man, what a Friday it has been. What a Friday it has been. I hope y'all doing good out there. Finally hit Friday, so we're at the weekend now. It's definitely time to party tonight. Or we're gonna try to. Mark, the guitar player, my man is pre-punctual, man. He's first. He's been first every week. That's what's up, Mark. Good to see you, buddy. Brody, the Super Shredder. How you doing, Brody? Great to see you too. Hey, let's see. Jake's vibing, said, needed this. Hope you're doing amazing. I am. I'm doing great, buddy. We got into Borderlands 4 last night, finally. That's a crazy game. It's going to be good. I can't wait to keep going. Michael Fairbank, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Todd Z's in the house. He says, hello, everyone in the community. Enjoy listening to this channel. Thank you for the great music and the stream. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. Jake said, them farmers go crazy. You know how we do, brother. You know how we do. Mark, I'm doing good. How you doing today, buddy? We got another Mark. I'm feeling good, buddy. How you tonight, man? All right, well, we're going to keep kicking it into overdrive because I didn't play all day, of course, and we got to get that warm-ups going. So we got a couple warm-ups here, and then got some stuff. We'll see what we can do tonight. Let's go with this one. are getting warmed up for sure tonight. And it's guess what night it is tonight? It's true voltage night. It's true voltage night tonight, everybody. So be prepared. This could get wild tonight. This could get wild. You know, when the voltage hits, man, it's all over with. Can't mess with the voltage taste. Anyway. All right, let's see what's going on here. What are we doing next here? We're gonna do new jam next. We'll get that queued up here. Great to see everyone hanging out tonight. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. I do put videos out every single day and go live 5 times a week. We have a fantastically great community here. You should check it out for sure, for sure. All right, Stardust says, I think the link works, so she's going to post on the Discord. So if you're a part of the Discord, Stardust's going to post some 9 Inch Nails video footage, which is pretty sick looking, I gotta say. Jake says, a nice I can't wait to get Game Pass and play Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk's great, bro. Is it on Game Pass? I don't know. But Game Pass is well worth it. There's a lot of great stuff on Game Pass, there's no doubt about it, man. All the Fallouts, for sure. All the Elder Scrolls, you can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong. Call of Duties, too, now. What's like, what, 20 bucks a month, 14 bucks a month, depending? Well worth it, my friend. I hope you get it soon, buddy. Let's see what else we got here. Christina, how you doing, Christina? Long time no see. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. It's been a minute. But you know, we always think about people. I always wonder where did they go? What happened? But hope everything's going good for you. It's great to see you tonight. It is. Evan said, for those who know, sorry for the Discord issue. I saw something, man. Like I said, I don't really. You can say whatever you want on there. I just keep it civil is all I ever ask. You know, we're just trying to be friends, you know. Everyone's got their own opinion, let's say that. Sometimes their opinions are more opinionated than others. But always keep it civil, man. Always keep it civil. You know, you're fine, brother. And I guess it's all good. Ian Mansfield, thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Zach G knows, go Bucks. Absolutely. Go Bucks and Raiders, man. I'm the Raiders fan. Bucks are secondary for me. But the Raiders are number 1 for me, so. We'll see. It's going to be a good Sunday. I can feel it already. Mark the guitar player. He's so happy. Now that's what's up, man. Happiness is what's happening, man. You got to be happy. Got to be happy. Let's keep the happiness going with this one's called New Jam New Jam 2025. This is a good one. I like this. crazy tonight. This voltage, this Mountain Dew hitting hard tonight. I gotta say. But thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We're gonna slow it down a little bit after that one. A lot of great people hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a great time. We'd love to see you part of this great community. All right, where we go? Jake said, I for sure will. I worked 45 hours last week, so the overtime gets me a nice one. Big old check. Nice, brother. That's what I'm talking about. You'll enjoy it, my friend. You'll enjoy it. We got a lot of good stuff there. So much to try. Mark says, Stevie T is how I know you. Really? Was I in a Stevie T video? I did not know that. I've never known it, but Stevie T is great. He's a classic, man. To get bar none, one of the finest guitar players you've ever seen. He's a crazy kid. He's a crazy dude. He's wild and crazy, but he can play that guitar. Ain't no doubt. Derail's in the house, buddy. How you doing? Happy Friday. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. No problem. And Jake says, yeah, it's on Game Pass Ultimate. Perfect. He says on sale for $20, which is the same price as Ultimate. There you go, buddy. There you go. Have fun. Oh, where do we leave off here? My chat just went wild on me. And I have no idea where we left off. Okay. Trying to find this chat. Sorry, everybody. Chat goes crazy. Okay, Stevie T. Remember that. Thank you, Derail. Derail said you heard the new Mudvayne song. I haven't heard it yet. I saw the screenshot for it, or the thumbnail for it. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll check that out. That's a ripping band right there. Hoppy guy says, I'm back for the stream. Good to see you again, brother. I hope you're doing tonight. He said he just got back from Olive Garden. That's what's up, man. We get Olive Garden maybe once every 2 months or so. Something special. It's delicious. I love Olive Garden. Prepper in the house. He says, as part of his probation, the judge ordered him to watch Rick Renstrom official live shows for the next 3 to 5 years. Hey, you can't go wrong with that, man. That's you getting off lately. Oh. Hoppy Gob said he plays Cyberpunk. Yeah, I played Cyberpunk like all three times, all 3 characters straight through. It's a great game. It's fun. I wish it was multiplayer though sometimes. Zach G said that was a vibe, Rick. There you go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Prepper said 5150 up in here. I feel it. Mark got dubs in the chat. Thank you, Mark. Jake Vine said, just gotta say, that was amazing. Well, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, brother. Ian's like, ding, dang. There you go. Hoppy says, what's my favorite video game? Any Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. It's probably my favorite. But then Fallout after that, like Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout 76. I love Fallout games. But yeah, ultimately, Call of Duty is always my favorite when it comes out every year. Derail says, don't forget to have a like button there. Ian said he shreds too. Nice, bro. You got any videos on your channel? I'd love to check it out, man. Go to Ian's channel real quick. Look how he's doing some karate right there, brother. Well, let me know if you do any guitar videos, my friend. I'll be happy to look at those. That's awesome. I love checking out other guitar players, man. I do a lot. Derail's doing good. There you go. Let's see. Oh, as Evan says, Mr. Scribble's back in the house. Neither. Derail knows tomorrow's college game day. That's right. Mark, I do not. At least I don't know of any. I can tell you that. None that I know of. Jake says, what about New Vegas? I do like New Vegas, yeah. It wasn't my favorite. A lot of people's favorites. It is, I know. But yeah, it just didn't give me that same vibe. But I played through it several times. And I actually played through it recently with all the cool mods and stuff, graphic mods. Hoppy says, Fallout is goated. His favorite is the T-51. I like the XO1. The XO1 was my jam. There you go, Ian. Mike Tweet said, Rick, needs some shred before bed. I got you, brother. I got you. We're actually going to slow it down this one. I'll try and throw a little couple shredders in there for you. But we're going to slow this one down. This is a ballady type jam, but it's going to be nice. Check it out. we got the warm-ups complete, and it's under 30 minutes. The warm-ups will be done in under 30 minutes, or your warm-ups are free. What do you think of that? Oh, we got it covered. We got it covered tonight. Looking good, looking good. All right, we're going to move on to a couple album tracks tonight. How about a good old Symphony 40? Friday night, always a good night for a symphony, so let's try that one tonight. All right, Ian says, check out Shred and Swept. Okay, buddy, I'll look for that, man, for sure. Is that a different channel than what you're on right now? Oh, let me copy that. Search YouTube, the Ian. Okay, I got you, buddy. The Ian Wooten. Okay, we got you covered. Shred and Sweep. I see it. All right, buddy. I will check that out in a little while, man. Appreciate you, brother. I'd love to check it out. Mark said he's going to post tomorrow. There you go, buddy. There you go. Okay, Shred and Sweep. I figured as much. No worries. Hobby says, sorry I was late to the stream. I said, no worries, buddy. No worries at all, my friend. AMN. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that there. Evan, that made me laugh, dude. He says, Sanskrit's back. Maybe I should play one of the old Phrygian modes for Mark. Thank you, buddy. Guardian of the Dust, thanks, buddy. He said he loves that Egyptian tattoo. Thank you, buddy. That's the Eye of Horus, featured in the Power Slave album. That's where I got it from. That's where I got the idea from. Jake says Symphony 40 gets me going. There you go, brother. Zach G says, what's your favorite late night fast food spot? I mean, it's probably not good, but yeah, Taco Bell is probably the quickest and easiest. That or like Wendy's. Those are like super fast, from what I've ever seen. And it tastes mostly pretty good. It's pretty good. But honestly, yeah, we never eat late. We never like order late like that. You know, we got something to eat, either cookies or chips or whatever. We'll nosh on some of that. But. All right, let's go. All right, we got some album tracks. All the people hanging out, make sure if you're subscribing to the channel, if you're having a great time. If you didn't know, I have an album out. Came out last year. It's called Until the Bitter End. It's available here on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel and click on the Releases tab, you can listen to the entire album, stream it as much as you like. It's also available on iTunes and Amazon. But this is a song we're going to play off that album. It's called Symphony 40. It's a standout track. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Symphony 40 right there. Thank you so much for hanging out for that one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to play a couple more album tracks here. We got a bunch of new stuff tonight as well. And possibly, it's Friday night. We could probably rock out a little cover solos too if you'd like. You know, I got a few of those, so let's see. All right, we're going to pop a t-shirt up on the screen. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, it's there on the screen for you. It's free to look. Otherwise, no worries at all. Thank you so much either way. All right, let's see. Mark said he's trying to get two. There you go, buddy. It's actually, okay, that was the Taco Bell. Mark wants speeder. We're going to get to that, buddy. I promise you that. We'll be playing it. Hoppy Gob said Taco Bell's hit or miss. Either dog food or 5-star. That made me laugh, dude, because you were so accurate. You are not wrong. Yeah, it was about in between for me today. It's like, it didn't taste right. Like, it was like, it's all right, you know. But I had some Taco Bell today. It was like, it could have been better. Let's say that. But and if something was wrong, I don't know. They're taking forever, man. It's like they took forever. I was like, what is going on? Dean Wiseman in the house said, you got the best attitude and you're the tops I've seen. Thank you, buddy. He said, at least as good as anyone I've seen, put it that way. I appreciate that. He says, keep what you're doing up. It's refreshing to say at least thank you for what you do. I thank you, buddy, for that comment, Dean. That's very kind of you, and I truly appreciate it. That means the world to me when I see things like that. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And Dean said, by the way, I love this one. There you go, buddy. I like it. Hobby Gob said 100 times better than the OG song. There you go, man. I try to give it a little freshness, you know. Most people don't, you know, listen to classical music. I grew up on classical music since I was a little kid. And Symphony 40 in G minor is one of my favorites. It was a great melody. I loved it. And I figured, well, how could I find ways to take old classical songs and make them hip, you know, hip again or whatever. Make it hip. You know, make it cool, you know, so people could be interested. Because the melody is what gets people, you know, into it. So it's all about the melody, man. I got a few like that. All right, we're moving and grooving. Let's go Until the Bitter End. This is the title track of the album. Give this one. You like classical music? This one is it for you. This is a classical, as classical as it gets, I think. Here we go. until the bitter end. Man, that felt pretty good. That's feeling good right there. All right, let's keep going. We'll do the usual set list tonight for these songs. And thanks so much for everyone hanging out. I do appreciate that. Mark's back. Evan's back again. Macario in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you tonight. Thanks, Mark. Jake says, LMO, make it hit, Rick. You're the only one who can say that. And it sounds cool. There you go. It felt like a dad saying, I'll make it hip for sure, everyone. Don't worry, I'll make classical music hip again once again. Yeah, no. Michael Fairbanks said, "Wait, Storm Rider. Yes, we're gonna do it. We got it. We're gonna do the classic trilogy. They're the holy trinity of Rick Renstrom songs for sure." All right, maybe just maybe he says, "I can hear a sold out crowd in the Sphere." We're like, dude, that would be sick. I love that. I love that. That's what we aspire to get to, my friend. And thank you, man. It's a dream I have for sure. Donald James in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Jake said, absolutely awe-inspiring shredding from the Master Shreds. Well, thank you, bro. Appreciate you there. Makar says, like always, my brother, you do not disappoint, but you know me. I always ask you to never forget to make it cry. I try every time, brother. I try. Well, we're going to make it cry on this one for sure. The Fire Within got some crying in it. That's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let's see. We got shirts for a lot of songs. We got shirts for them, so we're going to put those up there. All right, we'll get that cooking there. All right, that's the next tune. All right, what else? Dean says, you make it look so easy. I try not to, but I've been playing quite a bit. These last 2 years, I've been really playing a lot. So, yeah, we get a lot of practice around here lately, but I appreciate that, man. All right, this one here is the biggest song I ever wrote. It's called The Fire Within. 376,000 views on a YouTube video here on YouTube. It's quite amazing. I've never expected that. But yeah, this is a big one here, so hope you enjoy it. Another classically influenced shredder. Let's go. Fire Within right there. Hope you enjoyed that one. That's a cool one there. I do enjoy playing that. All right. We're moving and grooving tonight. Man, we're going to get through our whole set with no issues. Next up on the list, those who know. Speeder time coming right up. We'll swap out the shirts here. I did not wear that. Maybe I'll wear this tomorrow night. I do have this shirt. This is the shirt, one of the shirts I purchased for my own self. I love it. I think it's cool. But yo. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Great to see everyone. And where do we leave off? Jake Five said he got a sore back. Evan talking about meat packing. Meat pack. Evan says spell check is working great for you. It is. You know, a meat pack would be okay though too. Mark's back. Good, Evan. There you go, buddy. Reesmo, thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate that. You're one of the first people to say that, and I'd say it's tremolo picking, alternate picking. You got it, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. Studley Wudley, what's up, dude? How you doing tonight? Jake Five said hitting those high notes, making it whine and cry. You know how we do. You know how we do. Makara says, like always, my brother, you play from the heart and soul. It's true. Thank you. And the way you play, you soothe the gentle beast. Thank you again for rocking and making it cry. You got it, brother Macario. Thank you, sir. Donald James, that was a master class in shred. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That was a good one. That's probably one. I don't think I made one mistake during that. I don't recall. Maybe one little one, but nothing bad. That was a good cut. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again one of these days. I got to get a cut of that on my YouTube channel. Juji's in the house. How I'm doing? Good. How about you? Morgan Hutton knows that Speeder. There you go. Jake says Speeder. Now you're talking my language. For real. Evan said, remember when Wipeout was cool? That was a great game. I remember playing that back on PlayStation. Oh, Studley Wudley changed from PHED. You're a name changing fool, brother. But all right, no problem. It's Feisty Studley Wudley. We got you. Lima Imshin says you are clean and faster than Malmsteen. You're good. Well, thank you so much, brother. I love Ingve. He is my #1 inspiration, and to hear that makes me happy to know, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Chris Liggett enters like Kramer. There you go, buddy. Noel Gathright, he says, what's your favorite song to play? I mean, a lot of my originals are my favorites to play. This next one actually is quite a good one. And I've been playing for 28 years, my friend, 28 years. Kara says, thank you, my brother. You're awesome. Have an awesome night. Keep rocking. Absolutely. No problem, man. We'll see you soon again. Challenge says your recovery rate percentage is good. There you go. I know it's the, I have a perk, the voltage perk. It helps, man. You got to have that voltage perk. Evan said, Rick's only mistake is putting us to shame. No. Not at all, buddy. I do make them. But I'm a professional. I cover them up very well. I've done this live too, It's like in people, like you make so when you're playing live in front of thousands of people and stuff like that, you start to fade off, you're just into your vibe, and sometimes you forget where you're at and you look at the fretboard wrong, you're like, you make one bad note, you got to figure out usually a good, like one of those is a good cover up too. The old dive bomb somewhere. And then you get your timing back and you get back into it. You're like, shh. It happens. We are only human. But all right, those who know, but those who don't, this is Speeder, this song right here. It's fast, it's furious. Buckle up if you're seated. Slow down if you're driving. Autopilot if you're flying. It's time for the Speeder, everybody. Let's go. hope you're safe after that one. Whew, that got bumpy. For sure, for sure. All right, we're moving and grooving tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. We're almost done with the whole core set list. It's not even 11 o'clock. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. All right, let's see. We're popping off on these t-shirts tonight. Let's get this one up because we got the next one. Next song coming up. Those who know knows what's next. Those who don't, Storm Rider is coming. All right, let's see what we got here. A lot of great comments. A lot of great people hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a great time. I do put videos out every single day of the week, and I go live 5 times a week. And this is the best community you're going to find anywhere on the internet. I can guarantee you that. So come on, hang with us. Hit that sub button. All right, there we go. Jake knows Rick the Pro Shredder. That's what's up. Juji, what shirt was that? That's the Motionless in White Disguise cover. This is my favorite Motionless in White album. It's the first time they worked with a different producer, and it worked, and they've been with him ever since. Donald said, it's faster than most Furious. There you go. So I said, my other handle right now is maybe just maybe around. Okay. You got a lot of handles, brother. Chris, thank you. Thank you, Juji. Mark says, Brody starts in 10 minutes. Yes, sir. We'll be sending everyone there afterwards. We'll go another hour, and then we'll shoot Brody, everyone over to Brody around midnight. No problem. Sully said, yeah, the genius marketing idea. We give this song like 50 names and make 50 videos, all kinds. If it goes viral, it don't matter because it's not going to be on my channel, bro. So, you could try, but yeah, that's a tough one there, man. I mean, the video itself didn't go viral. It only got 1,000 some views. Dan, brother Dan, good to see you, man. Thank you so much, my friend. Mark said he tired, man. It's Friday night. Mark, what you talking about tired, man? Friday night, I start getting energized, man. You said, I am not safe. Who's going to pay for my whiplash? I know, right? Looks like we got some Russian language there. Spasibo from Russia. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, that did feel good. I was hitting those harmonics were just popping off, man, in that one for some reason. These strings are near dead. I got to make it through Sunday, and then I'm going to swap these strings out. I'm hoping to make it through Sunday with these strings. They're getting there. But, man, I was popping off those harmonics. Jake said, unfortunately, I got to head out for a bit after this next song. I also need some time to clear my head. No problem, Jake, man. Life always comes first, as I always say, brother. Life always comes first. Never forget this. Eduardo C. Gracias, amigo. Gloria in the house. Hey, Gloria, how you doing tonight? Dude, you said sick shirt. Oh, I love that. It's a great cover. It's a great record. That's the whole album is amazing. Love it. Eduardo's from Bolivia. Very nice. Very nice. Noel says, do you play bass? I can play it, but I'm not a bass player. Let's say that. I know how to play it, but not a bass player. AP said, where the party at, yo? Right here, brother, right here. Mark says, some people make me sick. There's a lot of people out there that could do it for you, bro. I know that. Kirsty in the house from Australia. Good to see you, Kirsty. How you doing tonight? David in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Stress Music. There you are. Great to see you. Michael says, I don't know, Rick. I'm tired from walking 7 miles and biking somewhere. Whew, that's a lot of miles, homie. I don't know if I could do that. Going up the stairs is enough walking for me. My man from Russia says, you best. Spasibo, my friend. Spasibo. All right, well, we got the chat covered. All right, this one's called Storm Rider. We got a lot of storms in the world every day, every night. Storm raging. We got to ride that storm together. Get your raincoat, get your umbrella, get your galoshes, whatever you need. We're about to ride the storm on the Storm Rider. Let's go. All right, all right. That was Storm Ride. I hope you stayed dry during that. That was a ride the storm moment in that, man. That's crazy. That tune was wild right there. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna try the brand new song. I missed playing it last night, so we're gonna try that again. Well, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's see. Costume. Yes, I did. It only took me twice. I think. Oh wait, you told me your name, and then the second time I couldn't remember. I thought that was Brian or David. I remembered. I got you, brother. I got you. Thank you, man. Good to see you. AP knows Let's Get Metal. That's what I'm talking about. Evan said birthday suits here. What? Donald J. So I wonder how far an hour and a half of riding an indoor bike is. Stardust might know. She been cranking up the miles on that thing, man. She goes far. I'm like, not yet. There you go, Glory. Thank you. Stress Music, appreciate it. Thank you, Pseudo. T3VIM, hello to you, buddy. Hayden Hellier, thank you, sir. Appreciate that there. Thank you again. Pseudo says, this guy gets it. There you go, man, for sure. Michael says, Rick, yeah, it sucked, but I feel I have conditioned myself walking in the winter. Yeah, that helps. Walking in snow, your legs get real strong in that, man. Jeremy, there you are, buddy. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much. Sleepless, feeling it. There you go, Sleepless. Michael said he could climb Mount Everest. Dang, brother. That's what's up. Oh, rock on too, brother. Good to see you, man. Donald James says, listen to Fire Within makes me feel like trying to climb Mount Everest. I know. Not me, man. Chris Liga, there you go, brother. Donald James says, listen to Storm makes him want to go surfing. I like it. Let's see. Chris Liga says, jamming a Rick, our bug zapper. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Noel. Who said that had me going? Feeling it, man. Feeling it. There you go, Stud. Boondock, yes, all of these are 100% original songs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Willie in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Goofy Goober's back. Good to see you, too, man. My buddy Vlad Kiev, great to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well, my friend. No problem here. He said, sorry for the bad English. No problem, my friend. I said, dude, you're amazing. I discovered your channel. I became a fan. Thanks, badass. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, Willie, yo. BA says, dude, you're amazing. Awesome. I appreciate you there, man. Southwest, I would have liked to seen old Ted Templeman produce sound for you. That'd be nice. For me, man, if I could get Michael, his name's Elvis Basket. He produces like, what's his name? Wolf Van Halen's Mammoth Band. That dude's the best producer I know of lately. He's amazing, dude. He's amazing. When I was in the band Leashlight, after our first album was done, we were in talks with the producer, the old producer of Judas Priest. We got real close to get him for a second album, but then the second album didn't happen. That would have been amazing. Boondock says, man, your melodic makes me think of Children of Bodom. That's awesome, buddy, yeah. Alexi Leo was amazing, dude. But yeah, me and Alexi are cut from the same cloth with the classical influences. That's probably where you hear it from. Mr. Shell, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, Boondock. Pseudo says, I got to stay tuned in with this music. It's amazing. Thanks, buddy. We got a brand new one coming up in just a couple seconds here. Juji says, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Please like and sub so we can hang out again. Absolutely. All right, well, shoot. We got the chat covered. This is a brand new song. Just written this last Saturday on September the 6th. See if I can remember it. Oh, it's a cool song. Let's give it a shot. think I finally got it. I'm giving that a 94%. 94% I got that one down now. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool, though. All right. I played this one all week, too. We're going to play this next one. Those who know, it's time to get a little Suave in here, so we're going to play that one next. A lot of great content, a lot of great people hanging out. We are dangerously close to the 66,000 subscribers, yo. Thank you so much to every single person that has subscribed, and I truly appreciate you. And if you're having fun and hanging out and haven't subscribed, please consider it. Please consider it. All right, what we got here? Oh, Willie says, do you normally go live? Here on YouTube, yeah, 5 times a week, buddy, 5 times a week. But out in the real world, no, not yet, man. Not lately, let's say. I used to tour back in the early 2000s, Europe, Japan, South America, places like that. But lately, no, I was just jam here. But it would cost a lot of money to go touring and playing live and stuff like that. But we trying, man, we trying. I'd love to get out there. Juju's like, yes! That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Shell says, amazing. I'm also excited. Have you seen the Nintendo Direct? Because you should go watch it. Okay, buddy, I'll check it out. Yeah, I have a Switch. I loved my Switch. I don't use it too much anymore, but Nintendo, I've had a Nintendo, or OG Nintendo when I was a little kid, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, Willie says, yo, I say it, and it was so cool. There you go. He saw it, and it was so cool. There you go, buddy. Goofy says, I'm not going to skip out on this to watch Nintendo Direct. True, it'll be there. It'll be there. And I won't watch the whole thing. I'll watch the, IGN or GameSpot do like a everything you missed or whatever type of video. Michael Fairbanks said, "Now, crazy." There you go, Willie. Badass. Thanks, buddy. Michael says, keep going, dude. Geo, Willie, thank y'all. Pseudo said, that's something else. Appreciate that, brother. Kaiser Willie. Kaiser again, thanks, brothers. Appreciate you. Juju says, shredding our faces off again. That's how we try. We try. There you go, current official. Sleepless is feeling it. Thanks, brother. Kevin Carter says, tuned in at the right time. Own that thing, brother. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tensa, thank you there. John J said, I'm not processing this. That's a crazy one. Like I said, when I wrote it, I was like, I think I outdone myself on this. I think I outdid myself on this song. It's a lot of stuff going on, but it connects so well, I think. Everything connected very, very nicely. Oh, I'm sorry. Donald J said he is processing. I apologize. I don't know where I said I'm not processing. You are processing. That's good. There's a lot of key changes going on that one. But they're very melodic key changes. I liked it. Oh, Willie, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Gloria. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Donald James says, yeah, that's straight fire. Appreciate you, Donald. Juji loved it. Awesome. Like I said, I've been trying to play it all week, and I played it most every day, trying to get it right because there's so many different parts and changes and timings and stuff. We'll get it, though. Oh, Willie, thank you, buddy. Southwest said, this puts me in a shredded tonic state. I feel that. Pseudo's like, yo, what the F? This was insane. Appreciate that. Thank you, current official. Dakota Brownings, love you, man. Keep doing your thing. Much love to you, Dakota. Thank you so much, my friend. Chris in the house talking Sam. Hell, what's up, brother? Good to see you tonight. Jeremy's like, God dang, Rick never misses just jam after jam. There you go, brother. Appreciate that. That means a lot to me, bro. It does. Oh, Willie, thank you there. How you doing, Chris? Great to see you tonight. Mr. Shell said, well, you should watch the full Nintendo Direct. They might be the games you want to play, but it's good to know what's coming, especially all the Mario games. Man, are they going to have Mario Tennis? If they have Mario Tennis for Switch too, I might be. Mario Tennis and Mario Golf, my favorite. Mr. Shell, also 40th anniversary of Mario Brothers. That makes me pretty old then. Real old. I was probably that age, man. Sleep said, I'm kind of scared to use my Switch. I don't want Nintendo to give me an orange screen of death because if I do something they don't like. Yeah, true, man. True that. Current official says, do you sing too? I can sing, but I'm no singer, bud. I'm no singer. Some people think I am, but I'm not. Some people think I don't. Or some people think I'm not. But when I was a kid, I could sing very well. Judy said the second half of that song took me somewhere else. I know. It's one of those. It's like Requiem for the Lost kind of thing. It's just like, takes you in a whole nother world. It's wild. Judy said, I'm still taking on. There you go, brother. Kevin Carr said, getting that Shadow T come payday. There you go, brother. That's what's up, man. That's a nice one, too. I want to get that one too. I got what did I get? I got Speeder and what I can't remember. Stardust probably know. I can't remember what I got. I got 2 shirts. I'm sorry, Speeder was one of them. I can't remember which one I got. The other one I can't remember. I got like 10 shirts in the last month or 2 I bought. Michael says, "You're the master shredder." Sorry, Oruko Saki. There you go, brother. Chris says, "I know it's not the place, but Godspeed for Charlie Kirk." Yes, God bless Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. It's a tragedy. Unbelievable tragedy, man. Pseudo said, "Damn, my man's still taking it." So I feel you, brother. Al Bow, he said, "I haven't seen you play yet." No? All right. LP says, "Is butter a meal?" It could be. If you're hungry enough. Doc Rockin' now says, "I want to hear it once more before I go to bed." I feel that, brother. All my lives are replayable, so when the show's over, you can replay that one. I'll probably watch that one myself, because there were some things I was like, oh, that sounded pretty cool. I'll get it, man. But like I said, I've been trying to work on that one all week. There you go, Willie. Mr. Shell said, "When I was born, the Wii was almost 3 years old, so that was the first console I mostly." There you go, man. Michael says, "Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through." Dun 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 dun. I know, right? LP, there you go, brother. All right, well, we're gonna mid-tempo this one here. This one's pretty mid-tempo. It's got a ripping solo in it, though. I like the solo of this. This one here is called Suave. There's no shirt for this one, though. Dang it. What other shirt did I buy? Stardust? What shirt did I buy? Anyway, this one's called Suave. Mid-tempo jammer. Let's go. right, that was called Suave. That's a brand. That's an old one. That's actually written in January. It's September, so that's kind of old at this point. But I love that song. It's such a nice melody to it and stuff. I really do enjoy that one. All right, let's get to the next one. The next one I've been playing quite more often, and I super enjoy it. It's the Sabotage kind of jam. Let's see what we got. Let's see. All right, Lucas Figueroa says, "Can you play Deep Purple Lazy?" I don't think so. I could probably learn it. I haven't learned it in a long time. I have Highway Star. If you're interested in Highway Star, I could do that one right now. But I don't have Lazy loaded up. Henri Kako, he says, play some Ed Guy. I don't know. Who knows Ed Guy? I love Ed Guy. I've known Tobias Sammet for a long time, man. But I never learned their stuff, buddy. Did a show with them, though, back in the day. Voltage. Ah, you're right. Okay, Voltage. You are correct. I got Speeder and Voltage. Those are the two shirts I bought. I shall be wearing them. And check it out, everybody. We made it. We crossed the threshold of 66,000. Yo, thank you so much, everybody, for getting us over that hump. We appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy the channel. I've got plenty to offer on my channel all the time. So thank you, everybody. Mr. Schultz, he'll be back. He got to write in his journal. He just finished watching the Lilo and Stitch. Nice, dude. I haven't watched that one yet. I watched the animated version a long time ago. So that's a good movie. Jeremy says, "Do you have a name for that song? New song? The new song? No, I just wrote it this week. I had some ideas. Henri, I knew, buddy. I knew. I could just the first two letters and the last two. I knew Ed Guy. But Tobias Sammet, amazing singer, old friend, man. Like I said, we did a show. He was going to actually sing on my album. I almost had Tobias sing on my album. It was close, but some things fell through with scheduling and things like that. Oh, Willie, thank you. Sleepless, thank you. Well, Willie's feeling that one. Chris drops a super chat, brother. Thank you so much. He says, "Oh, sheep. Rick and I can sing together. You lose half the subs." It's true. It's true. We don't need that. We don't want that. I lose enough just singing myself. Pseudo says, "Unfortunately, I got to go, but I'll tune in next time. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow night and Sunday night at 9. But I appreciate you." All right, Lucas got the heavy metal sign up, so maybe Highway Star is okay for him. We'll see. Michael said if you smell what the shred is cooking, you know how we do it. There you go, Willie. Feeling it. G says she was feeling the molten steel. I know. Michael Fairbairn watching WWF WrestleMania 18 back in the day, dude. That's nice. Sanju Oja, good to see you. Thank you. Wise Fool, thank you too. Thanks, LP. Oh, Willie, thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Appreciate you, oh, Willie. Michael Fairbank's feeling that. Oh, Willie said, "Yo, 66. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy." LP says King Diamond. Now you're talking my language. Wise Fool says Highway Star. I feel that. How's NIB go? I always forget. How's NIB go? I never know, man. All right, let me listen to NIB because I don't remember it, man. I know it stands for Nativity in Black. NIB. Let me hear how that sounds, dude. NIB. God, it's the longest bass intro in history, man. Jesus. Oh, that. God, that's the longest bass intro I've ever heard in my life, man. All right, we're going to do some King Diamond. We're going to do Highway Star. Oregano says, "Play your favorite song." It's actually coming up. And then LP says, "Malmsteen." All right, we got 3. Let me write this down real quick. King Diamond. Yes. Highway Star. Yes. Ingve. Yes. 3 in a row. 3 shredders in a row. Oregano, do I have Spotify? Not yet, buddy. Not yet. But here on my album's here on YouTube, my friend. Here on YouTube. Thank you, Michael. Cryptic Damas, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Juji, thank you there. Chris, thank you. Turret, appreciate that. Kevin Carr, like, oh yeah. Judy says we have some time for some fucking Dolkin. How about it? In my dreams, because that's a good one. All right, we're going to do King Diamond, Deep Purple, Yngwie, and Dokken in a row. Let's start with King Diamond. All right, let's see. Got to find them all here. King Diamond. Where are you? I got a lot of cover songs here. All right, here we go. King Diamond, Welcome Home. All right, King Diamond, Welcome Home solo featuring Andy LaRocque on the guitar. My own interpretation. Let's go. And the next was Highway Star. All right, Highway Star. It's right next to it. Let's go. One of my favorite Richie solos. Richie Blackmore right there with the Highway Star. We shall do a little Yngwie next. Yngwie Malmsteen. How about I'll See the Light Tonight? This is one of my favorites of all time. Mr. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, I'll See the Light Tonight from the Marching Out record. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, one of my heroes right there. I love that solo. All right, did we cover? We did King, we did Highway Star, we did Yngwie, and we got to do some Dokken, Mr. George Lynch. That's one of my favorite solos. I love this solo right here. This is a great solo right here. there you go. That was that, Doc. And how about one? I saw Ozzy. I don't know that Ozzy, old new Ozzy stuff, man. I know the old Ozzy stuff. I've been trying to practice this one. How about Bark at the Moon? Classics right here. That's 5 classic solos in a row, cranked up. Hope you enjoyed that. That's a lot of fun. There was a lot of solos I played when I was a young kid, man. When I was like 16, 17, 8 years old in a band. Those were the songs that I played. So I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you so much for hanging out. All right, we got a lot of comments during those. I thank you. Give me a minute. We're going to run through these comments, and then we're going to go. Get to the next song here. All right, where we go? All right, I think we were right around here. The docking. All right. Willie says, Rick, thank you for pronouncing my username correctly. Everyone else says it differently. Well, I appreciate that, but I try very hard to pronunciate everyone's name correctly. And if I ever get it wrong, let me know, because I will pronounce it right. But I'm really good at that stuff. I used to do telemarketing and sales and stuff over the phone, and we go through the phone book. You see some weird, some names, and you'd have to figure it out. And a lot of times I get it right. They would buy stuff from me because I got their name right. They'd be like, "Wow, you're the first person to ever get my name right. What do you get? What do you got?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got something here for you." Those were the days. Those were the days. Cryptic Diamond says, "Deep Purple in the queue." I'm in. There you go, brother Juji. Thank you, Chris. Michael says, "Good though. One of my favorite Sabbath songs." Yeah, that's a good one, man. I remember that one. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of the old Ozzy Black Sabbath. I knew a lot after hearing that live album he did, Speak of the Devil album. That's the first time I really heard all those Black Sabbath, a lot of those other Black Sabbath songs. TikTok Patriot, hello, buddy. Michael says, great video. Yeah, it's a great one. It's a great one, but yeah, that's a long bass intro. I'll be like, oh, come on, hurry up already. My man wants this one. Kosikan. Turful, I like that one. How's that go? I can't remember that one. I remember the first part. I don't remember how the chorus goes or what key it was in. TikTok Pager, thanks, brother. Appreciate that very much. Chris said, I don't believe I've heard this song before. King Diamond, Welcome Home. It's a classic. Southwest knows old Kim Bendix Peterson, 69 years old. King Diamond, yes, sir. Still going for it. Oh, Willie, thanks, buddy. LP, thank you. Michael Starr says, my girlfriend loves your music. Nice. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Tell her thank you very much for me. Michael Fairbanks says, any female guitar players you've learned from Rick? No. None that I know of. Michael Starr says, she's on FT with me watching. Very cool, man. Well, I appreciate both of you hanging out with us, man. That's awesome. Cryptic Diamond says, I was just telling a couple of homies about your channel, hoping they'll come watch. That'd be awesome, dude. The more the merrier. Michael said he always had like Lita. Lita was a great player, man. And probably one of the biggest female metal musicians of all time during that time. Big time, man. She was married to Tony Iommi, right? For a little while. If I remember correctly, she was married. I remember seeing a video. It was a Black Sabbath album called The Seventh Star. It was a really different album. But I think that's the time when Tony was married to Lita, if I'm right. Electric Rider, thanks, brother. Oh, Willie, thank you, buddy. LP, there you go. Willie says, Rick, I got to ask, what's your favorite, least favorite music genre? Evan, probably K-pop. I don't know. I don't have one. Maybe I don't really get into reggae very much. I'll tell you what. When I was gonna go to GIT, or Musicians Institute in California, and I'd take a test, and that was actually one of the questions. And when I was 17 years old, I was like, I didn't like reggae. Number one, I still don't like it. I'm not a fan. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. You know, it's whatever to me. And Latin music was, but I've actually grown to like Latin music, some Latin music, over my days. But reggae is probably the one I just don't get into. Doesn't do anything for me. Evan, I haven't heard too much K-pop, honestly. Oh, Willie, there you go. Sleepless, yeah, Sleepless wanted No More Tears. I mean, I know that riff. Like, is that the one that's like? Something like that. Don James said there was an accident next door that caused the power to go off. What the heck? Dang, man. I hope you're okay, man. That's crazy, bro. Osman bin Ahmad, brother. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Cryptic Diamond says Stradivarius. I wish. I don't know too much. My favorite songs are Black Diamond and I've Been Hunting High and Low. Great song, man. I love those early. I like the early Stradivarius, but yeah, I don't know any of their songs like to play. Don J said, "Yeah, I'll listen on his phone now. But he's worried about it because I got full power." Yeah, man. Make sure you keep that phone as much as you need it charged up, brother. Don J said, "Someone's probably drunk and driving hit a pole." That's happened quite a bit. Tyler Shep in the house dropping some Jules, brother. Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. I didn't even see your name in here. Thank you, Tyler. If you can hear me. Donald says that the ambulance came and I don't even know conditions. Dang, bro. Sleepless. There you go. I've seen it, man. You ever watch? We watched Fail Army, man. There's some serious Darwin Award winners, man, all up in here, man. There's Tyler. How you doing, Tyler? Good to see you, buddy. Southwest says Gary Hoey you covered. Yeah, Janet. Yeah, Ackerman's Hocus Pocus. Yeah. Whatever that one. That was like a hit for him, man. That was a big hit for Gary Hoey, man. Don said, we don't live on the street, but we live behind a church, but our street is known for drunk driving. Been 3 kids that I know got, oh man, dude, that sucks, bro. People crazy, man. There you go, LP. Donald James says, what time I went up and got the street, get my signatures for a petition to get speed bumps. Yeah, that was the worst, dude. They need it. Oh, Willie said, you got to go to bed. See you Sunday. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you then. There you go, Osman. It's great to see you, my friends. Been a minute. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Michael said he did that with my dad when people were vandalizing houses in our neighborhood. Yeah. Trying to get some city coordinates going on is a tough one, man. Oh, shoot. Tyler said they're driving home from the Dream Theater show. Nice, dude. I'll bet you that was what's up. I bet you that was the jam. Where was that even? I didn't even know where that was. Donald James knows the Eye of the Witch. Yeah, I need to remember that one. That's a great tune, man. That's a way to start a record, man. The album, The Eye, you kicked off hard, man. I was like, yes, that kicked, man. Let's see. Donald James says, "Oh my God, Tyler, you got yeah, I know. Tyler got to meet Dream Theater. That's amazing. I can't wait to see the pictures of that. That's amazing, dude." Michael says, "Oh, really, really? I didn't know they were up together. I think so. I think so." Elizabeth, there you go. How you doing tonight? Tyler said there was chill. Nice, nice. Snake says, "Is your guitar a Dinky or an ESP?" Yeah, this is a Jackson Dinky reverse. You don't find these very often anymore. These are very rare, but I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay, Southwest got the info. She was never married to Tony Iommi, but Lita did marry Chris Holmes. That I do know. Maybe they were just dating or something. Because she was in a video. She was in the 7-star video. I remember it, man. I remember it. Thank you, Tyler. Phoenix in the house. He says he can't stay because he's mine, but he want to drop like, thank you, Phoenix. We appreciate you, brother. We'll see you soon, too. Okay, Tyler says it was Orlando. Got it. I had no idea. We actually saw 9 Inch Nails on Wednesday, so that was pretty insane. Yeah, I was thinking, like, man, it'd be nice to see like a metal band, you know, like Iron Maiden or some big metal band at the arena. But ain't nothing coming like that, man. The closest thing, I had to laugh real hard. I was standing in the hallway. We were waiting on something. I looked up and there was like a marquee. And for another place down the road, there's another stadium for I think USF, and I saw this band logo. You could tell it was a metal band logo, right? But I was like, "Who the hell is this, man? I can't even figure out who this name is." And it was Lorna. And I went the next day. I looked up online. Lorna Shore is playing with Black Dahlia Murder. I was like, I kind of want to see Black Dahlia Murder. If y'all don't know who Black Dahlia Murder is, the band, the guitar player is one of the best guitar players on this planet. It's so sick, dude. Brandon Ellis, man, unbelievable. Let's see. There you go, Tyler. Donald James said he seen Dream Theater once on Iron Maiden. Dang it. I never got to see them. Snake says he got the concept, the model from 1984, JDR 94. Nice, dude. Yeah, those are nice. Is that the one that has the middle pickup too? I think so. I can't remember, or was that the? I can't remember. There was one. It was like this, but had a middle pickup, a single coil in the middle. My friend Mike Estes from Ashron used to play one of those. They were sick. He said the Snake said the guitar. Well, to be honest, buddy, Charvel made these. This is how it worked out. Charvel made the what's called a Model 3DR. It was a dinky body. The first dinky body had a reverse neck, had a single coil slanted and one humbucker, and a Kahler Floyd Rose type bridge. They took that and then they turned it into the Predator, the Charvel Predator, which put on this bridge, which is a Shaler Floyd Rose. It also had the slanted single coil, and it also had this. It had one volume knob and a reverse headstock. 1992, Jackson wanted to do the same. So they copied the body from Charvel, because they worked together, copied the body from Charvel, and created the dinky body. This is a dinky body. This is the first one, 1992. And it came with the 2 humbuckers, the Shaler bridge. Now, if you want to see something, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get close. But if you can get real close, that is a Charvel branded Shaler. They didn't have the Jackson branded bridges just yet. And all these were made in Japan, which you probably know. But they didn't have the Jackson branded Shaler bridges yet. So Charvel gave them all the bridges they needed. So all these have Charvels on them. So 1992 and 1993 have Charvel bridge. Actually, no, all 1992s have it. 93 they started having it. I did a lot of investigating on these guitars. But yeah, these 92s are my favorites, 100%. Don said he's seen a few videos of 9 Inch Nails show on the YouTube already the last couple of days. Yeah, they're popping off, man. Zach G says Ellis is stepping in for Cannibal Corpse. Wow. That's amazing, dude. He's awesome. I mean, you know, I watch a lot of guitar players too, and Brendan is amazing. I mean, I never seen. He's like effortless. He plays so effortlessly. Of course, he plays Jackson, so he's a Jackson bro. There you go, Matthew. That's what I'm talking about. Snake, bless you. God bless you, brother. I feel that, man. Yeah, I did a lot of. I'm an old man. Trust me, I'm a really, really old man. I've been playing since 1985. So And Charvels were my favorites. And I always wanted a Jackson. Always wanted a Jackson. I couldn't afford them at the time. So I had to go with Charvel. They were less expensive than Jacksons. So I played Charvels for the longest time. And then when I finally could afford it, I started buying Jacksons. And I've been playing Jacksons ever since. Juan Carlos Escobar, how you doing, brother? Michael said he wants to go to another concert, but he's starting to lose options in his taste. I feel that, man. Festina Lente from Japan. Don regato gozaimasu. Good to see you. Snake says, you think the now Fenders Jacksons are worth it? I mean, unless I don't know, man. There's some, yeah. There's a few that are really nice. The Jackson Virtuoso is very nice. The Pro, I think it's Dinky Pro, I think it is. Pretty good. I mean, but if you got the money, if you get a custom job from Jackson, it's probably going to be the best. The production ones, there might be some good production ones, but I haven't tried. I've only tried a couple of them. Donald James knows Jackson Bros unite. Absolutely, my friend. Snake says, doesn't Fender own? They do. Fender owns Jackson, Charvel, and EVH, I believe, too. Juan from Argentina. Buenas noches, amigo. All right, well, shoot, man. I forgot what song we're playing. I do now. All right, yeah. I don't have a title of this one. It's called 020125, but it's very influenced by, like, Sabotage, which is one of my favorite bands from back in the day. A little bit. If I was gonna play in Sabotage, I'd probably write this song for them. But here we go. I do this every time to myself, and I forget there's 4 counts. 020125. Another song with no name. But yo, there you go. That's a fun one to play. I enjoy that one a lot. And thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you consider doing so. We have a great community here. I put videos out every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week. A lot of fun around here. Matthew Butler, absolutely. God bless you for that, man. Thank you, brother. Snake says he priced one out was like $6K. Whew. Yeah. That's what I'm trying real hard to get a Jackson endorsement of some sort. Maybe it'll be a half price at least. Oh my God, that's a lot. Mr. Shell says, thank you for allowing me to stay for a little longer. Let's go. You got to get in that shower. Mom's been bugging him anyway. I feel you, buddy. Have a great rest of your night. Yeah, Snake, custom shop jacks. They ain't cheap for sure, man. I'm trying to finish up my electronic press kit and trying to become a Jackson artist, man. I've got millions of views with this guitar, like tens of millions, like 10 million plus views with playing this guitar. I'm like, Jackson, you gotta hook me up, man. I'm giving you free publicity, free advertisement. All right, let's see. No one, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you, Phoenix. Rob says, golly, you always managed to make that 6-string sing. Glad he's streaming so late. Thanks you, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Friday night. We don't usually stream on Friday, but I can't stream at all next week, starting Monday. So we had to pump up the streams this week. There you go, no one. Thank you so much, buddy. Correct, Michael. 020125. Yes, sir. Juan Carlos, muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you, no one. Phoenix says, everyone like and subscribe to this awesome guitarist. Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that very much. Correct, Michael. That was the day I wrote it. I think we got enough for one more quick one here. What should we play? What can we play? How about we'll just end with Voltage? Since I'm drinking Voltage, and I only got a few slips left, we'll end with Voltage tonight. How about that? And then we're gonna go check out Brody here. Let's see. We got any more chat to check? All right, I think we got the chat covered. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna play this one more song here. It's called Voltage. I actually have a T-shirt for that. And thanks to Stardust, she reminded me that this is the T-shirt I bought. I can't remember everything. I got too many T-shirts in this world, man. Too many T-shirts. But we'll pop that up on the screen here. I do have a merchandise store if you're interested in checking out. It's free to look. Lots of cool stuff. You're not obligated to purchase anything. If you like something, check it out. Put it on your wish list, if anything. No one says, I need a song for my emotions this week. Voltage for sure. Yes, sir, buddy. Juji's ready for that voltage. Indeed. So we're going to play this last tune here, and then we're going to take everyone over to Brody the Super Shredders live. Brody's a 16-year-old guitar player doing Ozzy, Metallica, Blow for My Valentine. He plays tons of classic metal, modern metal, and he's a fine young man, so he's working hard. So after this show, we'll send everyone over there and go hang out. But this last song here is called Voltage. This is a cool one. I wrote this one in March for the Mountain Dew flavor. Absolutely. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the show. Make sure you check. If this song doesn't do it for you, I certainly don't know what else would. But I thank you nonetheless for hanging out with us tonight. This one here is called Voltage. Don't get shocked. Let's go. All right. That was Voltage right there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on that one. That was a ripping jam. That felt good. I don't think I played that, but maybe once this week. That's super fun. Thank you so much to everyone that's subscribing tonight. I truly appreciate that. Mama said I have to say hi. I'm running around over here, but I hope the night's going good. Yes, absolutely, Mama. Thank you so much. Good to see you tonight. Mike says no one. Oh man, you tell me. There you go. Sully wants a Voltage bikini. Well, we can make one for you if you'd like. String or two-piece. How would you like it? We'll have to see. You're welcome, Mom. Absolutely. You too, Phoenix. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Sleepless, thank you. Juji. Mama, no worries at all. I know you're busy over there. Mama says, but Rick is the best. I always want to say hi and be here when I make it in time. I appreciate that, Mama. Slowly feeling that's a revolt. Could be. Absolutely. Thank you, Juji. I almost forgot. Tomorrow night, Juji, remind me. Empire. I remember how to play Empire. Tomorrow night, Empire. Gloria, thank you. Always great to see you, Gloria. Kevin says you're an inspiration, man. Keep on rocking big. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, my brother. Tripwire in the house, brother. How you been, man? Been a minute. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well out there, man. I tell you, it's the cultage of Voltage. Yes, sir. Mustafa in the house. How you doing, Mustafa? Good to see you tonight, buddy. There you go, Studley. Juan Carlos, thank you, man. Michael, thank you, bud. Matthew said, that's a fast one for sure. Play that more. I do. I played it quite a little bit. Mustafa says, love your playing. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you so much, brother. Oh, no worries, Michael. No worries, Michael. Down says, bikini top that has the initials RR on them. Okay, there you go. On each, I have to see. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. Abiskar Casey, thank you, buddy. What's going on tonight? I think we got it covered. It's 12:05. I got Borderlands to play, y'all. I got it last night. I got to play for maybe 100 minutes of time. I'm ready. Got a long journey ahead. Absolutely, Tripwire. It's great to see you, brother. All right, with that being said, everyone hanging out, thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow night. That's Saturday at 9 p.m. and Sunday as well at 9 p.m. Saturday's a little different. We go horizontal. It's very chill, and we have a good time there. Sunday night, we'll be back to the vertical style. So if you want to come on by tomorrow night or Sunday night, we'll be here, rocking and rolling for sure. As far as any chance to play Vengeance, oh man, how's that one go? Vengeance, you haven't a clue. How's that go? Can't remember it, buddy. It's been a while. I know the song in my head. Matt said, one more. No, I gotta get out of here, buddy. Midnight Gaming just bought his first guitar. Good to go, buddy. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Enjoy it. Have fun no matter what. Have fun with it. Well, that's the last of Mountain Dew. I will be back again. I promise you back. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 9 p.m. And we'll shred it out big time then for sure. But I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out tonight. Everyone that subscribes, thank you very much. Thanks to the mods. We're going to go see Brody now. We're going to send everyone to Brody, the Super Shredders channel, for some more heavy metal goodness tonight. And here you got it, buddy. I'll remember it for you. I'll try and remember it. It's been a while. But yeah, beyond that, I want y'all to stay safe out there. I want you to be good to each other, and I want you to take care of each other, because that's all we have in this world. So I too appreciate you. And no problem. Midnight again. We'll be back Saturday at 9, Sunday at 9 for sure. And if you want, this will be on replay. You can watch any one of my lives over and over if you like. Every single one's on available for replays. So thank you, everybody. You have a great rest of your night or day wherever you're at in this world. We're going to head over to Brody's the Super Shredder and rock it over there. I'll be hanging out and jamming, so let's go. We'll see you then and see you this weekend. Take care, everybody.